got the technical.
I mean, what we did today was it was salt of the earth, wasn't it? It was practical experimentation. What we now need to do is to combine that with a bit of testing and theory and do what engineers do to work out how to build these structures.
We now know what we've done today is discover what the problems are. We've got a great big list of problems.
You don't need a high-flying engineer for this. There's nothing complicated about it.
There isn't. No, but for TV program,
right, a name.
You can do it. You can do it.
But I mean, you might find.
Maybe the lab that's got the.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper, isn't it?
It will be, yeah. Yeah.
But he's exactly right.
Like 3D graphs that tell you.
But he's exactly right. Look, what we talked about all the time is when it was all loose, it spreads the point of contact. You've got lots of different points of contact. Now, today's brittle, we've only got 1 or 2 points of contact, which are taking all
the heaviness,
not just the weight. If you lever that over, all that leverage is going into that same point. And so what we're saying was spread that out. So we've got 2 things going on: compression strength of a section of wood over the 40 ton. I'm talking about saplings that diameter of the 40 ton on the outside. And then we're talking about the deflection of the actual structure. So we've got 2 things to test, haven't we? Yeah. Structure and compression of the material.
I mean, but you said saplings of that diameter on the 40-ton one. Yeah. But are you not better having, rather than 1 sapling of that diameter, you'd have lots of small ones?
I'm talking about, we start off with small ones, all the way out, several rounds.
You have the bigger one outside.
And we'd be bigger and bigger and bigger on the outside. The bigger ones are stretched diagonally right across. Like that.
But I don't believe that. If you're a weaver, you can't work with that.
I'm not talking about a weaver.
But you've got to talk about weaving.
No, listen, I've just said the inner circles are all big, all proper basket work. But I'm saying the outer, the tyre tread, if you like, is the big,
I think that's where
why would you? Why would you?
Well, that would spread it diagonally.
No, but if you can weave the inside, surely you're better off with.
All right.
With
all right,
to have.
I've only done this with ash pole. I've chopped ash pole.
All right, but surely if you're talking about that, surely you're still better to have, however many it would take to fit in it. Let's say 30. That can be properly weaved.
All right, all right.
The weave itself gives it strength. Because it's like
if it's weaved like everything is like
it's like a weave on a shirt.
I'm saying the bigger ones on the outside.
Strength to a weave.
Will take the impact on the outside. That's what I'm saying.
And a weave can only break apart so far without you then.
I know what you're saying. I agree with you all the way.
Gary, just sort of kind of think about it over the coming days and just think if those big ones are not then concentrating the loads, which is what we're trying to do, is the opposite.
Well, I'm saying they'll act as beams and they'll transfer the loads diagonally.
But you can't start off with big ones to work up the lattice. No, you can't, exactly.
I'm saying normal basket work, layer after layer after layer, till you get a huge.
Yeah, but what you're saying is the diameter of what you're using to make that is getting bigger as you come out the lane, and I don't see why.
All right, fair enough.
I don't see why you would do that.
Fair enough.
Where would you find people who still weave?
There's loads.
Serious.
I've already
we had a look actually. There are
people who weave, like there's.
Old ladies do it.
Are we talking furniture makers or?
No, like
women's institutes all over the country, knocking out weave.
Chinese do it. Indonesians do it.
Indonesian.
Even birds and the bees
He's
do
it.
There are people actually.
People who make.
Even educated, some things do it.
Educated what? Chinese do it.
This guy said that he thinks he has weaved there on the show. They would have created a flat.
Same thing.
So he said it himself.
Boys.
Ed
has just pointed out that the very chairs we're sitting on are weaved, and look at the weight they're carrying. On my chair anyway.
So if you've got what you need to be able to spread that load perfectly, well he said himself that he thought it was reasonable they've built a road. Now, I think we can say, well, we think that's unreasonable, because if he had it done, there would be some evidence of it. In the same way, there's evidence of everything else. Exactly. So if there's an evidence of this road that they...
Where is it?
Bloody hell, you should have said it.
I know!
Where is it? Where is it?
You're the archaeologist.
Where's the road? Where's the bloody road then?
Yeah. the
it's not a road.
Find the road.
And
right.
we're talking about dropping, you've said they all work in oak, so you drop an oak post in, an oak post rots.
I think you have to go back to this guy.
And actually you'd reuse the oak post actually. If it was me, I'd come along and then
pull them out.
Pull them out.
Have the holes, drop them back in.
Well, they're going to turn around and say, we've not found evidence of holes.
Yeah, we're not going to have evidence of your roles. They put in place.
You can much more.
So what we do is break up his interviews with loads of your voiceover comments that says, actually, you might say that, but looking from a viewpoint, you can do
I think that's fair enough, but you have to go back to him with your counter theories and get.
Oh yeah, totally.
I know, but we've said that. Hang on a bit, 1 minute. I've just got to throw this. We've also got the bypass and say, bollocks. This is how it was. Wallop. This is sometimes
Garry,
we can be too reverential.
No, it's very.
I should have done it then.
Well, you were the. You're the.
I've let the side down.
It's a good job you've got your team behind you.
Yeah, team.
Yeah.
There's no I in team.
Yeah. That's what we want to lynch in. Lynch in, that's what we want. Has he shown you that delight that...
oh, God.
No,
ignore him.
I'm ignoring him. I can tell he's one to ignore.
Yeah. Yeah, come on here, you might learn something.
It's all sliding downhill here at Cheers.
Oh, the old cat on the roof.
Oh, the old cat on the roof.
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
Cute, isn't it?
Do you know, it's almost real, isn't it?